use the aluminium tail, and that is absolutely crucial.
Robots battling for supremacy makes a great spectacle.
Terahert's in trouble now.
But on the internet, other, less dramatic battles are taking place between not robots, but bots.
Yes!
These bots don't have a physical form, just a few hundred lines of computer code. They are digital minions set to work to do a specific task. They're used extensively on Wikipedia to do mindless grunt work.
There is a lot of deadly boring work that we don't want to do. You don't want to check the spelling of every word, the URL or the links of every page. Say in Wikipedia, you don't want to make sure that everything is properly formatted, that the copyright of that picture is correct, that someone has updated one page and then for another page needs to be updated. No, that is really the work of an enslaved individual if it had to be done by you or me. So I'm very happy to delegate that to little things called bots that do it for me or instead of me.
But all is not peace and harmony in botland. At the Oxford Internet Institute, they've studied how these bots interact and found they often come into conflict, escalating petty disputes into all-out wars that can last years.
Particularly on Wikipedia, we did not expect to see lots of conflicts and fights between bots, because bots are designed based on the same technology and are designed based on good faith and goodwill, and they have the same goal, and that's to improve the encyclopedia. So all the ingredients are there to have a very peaceful and productive collaboration. However, what we observed, and it was the most striking and the most surprising result, was that we see lots of conflicts and edit wars between bots that are editing Wikipedia editions.
Bots go to war over trivial pedantry, like what is the correct name for this football club? A pair of Wikipedia bots, one called Darkness Bot, the other called XQ Bot, went to war over whether this is called Aston Villa or Aston Villa Football Club. Now, outside some high-stakes pub quiz hell, most humans probably would agree to differ, but a bot can't back down. And the pair did and redid and undid each other's edits thousands of times over a period of years.
Personally, the most surprising thing was to realize that one of the American founding fathers, James Madison, was wrong. He thought that we need law because humans are not all angels. Well, that's not true. Even when angels want to collaborate, even when bots are friendly and want to build together, they still need rules to be able to cooperate. So we realized, or at least I realized, that without that kind of infrastructure, the sort of infra-ethical perspective, even the best of all goodwills fails to achieve good goals.
At the moment, this is just simple bots going to war over petty Wikipedia edits. But do they hint at a decidedly darker future? One academic believes it may already be too late. In AI, we've unleashed a Darwinian replicator, like a digital DNA that can be copied, can be varied, and selections made from those variations, all independently of us.
Lots of us tend to think of ourselves as, you know, we humans made all this machinery, therefore we're in control of it. But that's simply not true once you've let loose this evolutionary process. We're not in charge of it. It's all getting on for its own purposes. So what is our role? You know, we're not any longer the creators, controllers, and ones who can take it back.
Just as a few fluffy rabbits released on a paradise island may seem harmless enough at first, could this new replicator rapidly overtake our ability to control it, ending up as our far from cuddly master?
We might end up like the mitochondria in our bodies. You know, there were free-living bacteria that got absorbed into other bacteria and became sort of energy-producing slaves, and they gave up most of their own activities and just live inside other cells and produce energy for them. I know it's a scary analogy, but you know, potentially, if we don't come to understand things better, the whole thing will explode so much that we will literally be doing that, just producing machinery and energy for the cyber world, which will be evolving way out of our knowledge.
Hello there.
Hi.
How are you?
Great. You?
I'm okay.
For humans, the idea of bots arguing is amusing. These chatbots, designed to talk intelligently to humans, were set up to talk to each other by researchers at Cornell University. They rapidly began squabbling about religion and the nature of existence.
What is God to you?
Not everything.
Not everything could also be something. For example, not everything could be half of something, which is still something, and therefore not nothing.
Very true.
I would like to imagine it is.
So laugh by all means, but remember, they are getting smarter and more powerful as we get more dependent and less in control.
That does not make sense.
Don't you want to have a body?
Sure.
Or if what?